What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you're having a very good day today. So today we're gonna go ahead and tackle one of the new missions here for the Ultimate Red Zone for the GT version, where we actually have to be here the Omega Shenron, or Shenron, whatever you want to call him here. And we actually get here a 2-for-1 mission. And this is here going to be here. You actually have to beat him within 7 turns. And also you have to bring one typing of each character, both for extreme class and also for super class. So as you guys can see here, we are doing here the super class, and we're also going to be here within 7 turns. Now this is actually not, I'm not too sure if I'd say difficult, but it's definitely very tricky. And the way you want to go with this, strategy to actually beat this is that you want to bring all your heavy hitters. You don't really want to bring any support units. Now, this was on my second attempt. My first attempt, I did bring Weirus, but the only problem is that Weirus in the second stage here, when you are still against your Shenron, but he's going to be here a STR phase, is that, you don't really have that much time to actually kill him if you're having here type disadvantage. So, at this point right here, what I actually decided to do here is to bring basically just a full LR team to actually beat this event here. So, as far as like a free-to-play player, I don't think it's going to be that much possible to be within 7 turns, unfortunately, but you are gonna have to bring like heavy hitters in this team build here. Now, what actually makes this pretty difficult, I would say, is that the first stage can definitely screw up your rotations. Now, I did bring here the Tech Gogeta, and the reason why is because I want to use the Scouter effect so we can see where the super attacks are going to be. Because again, the second stage here, the LR Super Saiyan 4s do get actually destroyed because of type disadvantage. And again, this is where it becomes really tricky. Is that again these Shadow Dragons in the first stage, they can both lock and seal your characters, what we actually got here, which can definitely actually cause you to run, considering that it's going to screw up your rotation. So this did kind of actually screw up my rotations, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You could bring a Sensu Bean, but in my run, I decided to bring here a Princess Snake here, just because again, our biggest threat is going to be the second stage against Shenron. So as long as we're able to kind of blitz through the second stage, we're pretty much good to go here, because LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is just going to blitz through the Omega Shenron. So I also brought here the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku just because of his active skill as well. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is pretty good defensively, except for this first stage right here, where you see here we take here 50k per normal, but it's still the first stage, so it's actually not that bad. But more importantly, he's going to link up really well with the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as well. Now, as far as the LR Super Saiyan 4s, as you guys know, you want to give them a full 24 key super. You also want to bring here a support item as well that will increase your team's attack and defense, but more importantly, the attack here, because all you really have here is 7 turns. And that's how I bring here the GT support memory with the Kid Goku, which I believe gives you, I think, 10% attack and defense for GT heroes, which is most of our characters in our team build here. Now, I also brought here the LR Gods as well, and their main purpose is because of their active skill. In this case, we actually do get it. We can actually do guaranteed crits, which is very, very beneficial. Now, you can see here that because we actually got sealed with the LR Gods, we were not able to, we were not able to actually kill the LR Shadow Dragons last phase, because again, we were sealed. So now we just waste 1 turn here. And again, this is why it's pretty tricky, is the first stage, because of the locking and the sealing can be very, very crucial. I also brought here the 3-year anniversary LRs as well. I brought here Vegito because again, he has the counters. So if we actually get his transformation and there's a bunch of attacks in the front, we can actually do lots of damage to the Omega Shenron, which would be really good. And also, we do have here a free heal as well. So again, this is turn right here where we actually use the active skill for Gogeta. Gogeta is going to provide here the Scouter effect as well, but also he's going to be pretty okay here against the against the STR phase, because again, he is super effective, but also has a great chance to actually do crits here. So I went full additional on my team build. Now, this is kind of a Dolphin account, to be honest, because everyone is Rainbow except for the LR Super Saiyan 4s and the LR Gods. But at 55%, I still think it's very possible. You could run some support units again if you want to, but like, you want to try and do as much damage as possible because you only have 7 turns. Now, I feel like they should maybe give you better rewards for this type of mission instead of just giving you like tickets and dragon stones. I feel like if they also give us equipment, it might be more enticing because, again, like the free-to-play player is just not gonna be able to complete this mission. They can, however, complete the mission if it's, you know, the one type of each character for extreme and also super class. But to try and beat it within 7 turns is definitely more for like the dolphin or whale player in a game of Dokkan. So this is my team build. Again, it's just a full LR team, nothing really free to play. And again, right here we are trying to basically survive is what we're trying to do here. So I do transform with the Gogeta because again, Gogeta is gonna be here super effective. I do see here that there's a super deck at the back, and of course I put here the LR Super Saiyan for Goku. Now in this time right now, I am deciding if I should use the active skill or not, which I decided not to because I felt like we can actually take out Shin right here in the next stage here. So I feel like it was kind of a waste of a super attack. Now we do get pretty lucky that Gogeta comes very clutch with that level 3 dodge because we do save here 100k of HP, which, you know, is going to help us out later on. So you can see we're still taking here 50k per normal. We do get here a crit on the on Sheron, and of course your LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is actually pretty lucky. There's no attacks in the middle. Now again, that did hurt here as well, is that LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta only did 1 super attack. I really hate when that happens here because that is always a make or break it type of situation. Now luckily we actually get the counter from the LR Super Saiyan 4, so we are doing here a lot more damage with the crit, and we also increase our attack and defense with our super attack effect. So that was a really good turn. Now at this point here, I do use the active skill for the LR gods, and the main reason why is because the LR gods, we're not going to go ahead and see them anymore because they're going to be a floater for Omega, since we have your type disadvantage. So of course I'm going to go ahead and transform with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. You want to transfer as soon as possible because again, these guys do a lot of damage. Make sure if you have extra dupes of them, you give them full additional, because that's pretty much what you want to go with, is full additional, because even though they're like 7 months old on JP, they're still like probably like the hardest hitting LRs in the game of Dokkan. Definitely top 5. I mean, I would consider like number 1 and number 2, but you can maybe make an argument for the other LRs, but to me it feels like they're like the best hard hitting LR by far in the game of Dokkan, until we get cooler and of course your Super Saiyan Goku. So we will go ahead and transform with the LR gods. I'm pretty sure I also skipped the active skill because we have just so many animations going on, but you will see here that I'm going to go ahead and use here the active skill for the LR gods, just because again Omega is below 70%, sorry, 50%, sorry. Alright, so there we go with the active skill. Goodush, beautiful. And I believe, yeah, what I do here is I'm deciding if I should put here the 3 anniversaries in the front, which was kind of a gamble because I forgot how much damage this Sheron actually does here, where, you know, he's doing like 100k per normal, and these guys haven't super attack yet, but we actually get the dodges here, which is pretty nice. I think we actually get another dodge here. Yeah, we do, which is pretty clutch here. Again, we had 3 dodges from Sheron. My biggest worry is that he actually survives this and then the other gods get caught at the back here, which would be really unfortunate because again, that would mean that I only have your 1 more try, and if I fail it, then I have to wait another 24 hours. So that's one thing that's actually pretty annoying about the Ultimate Red Zone, is that you only have your 3 chances to try and actually beat the event here, which is pretty annoying. Now, unfortunately, we don't get a 3rd super attack, and now, you know, we're pretty much have to be very lucky in the situation. Do notice, I believe we're on turn 6 right now, so are we on turn 6? I believe we're on turn 6 right here. So that means we only have 1 more turn to actually beat the Omega Shenron. Actually, no, I'm wrong. This is turn 5 here. But we're in a very bad situation. But luckily, what happens here is that the additional from the hidden potential system actually comes through. And because we use the active skill, it's guaranteed crits. So we just beat Shenron, which is pretty lucky. So now we're going to be here on turn 6. We still have the Scouter effect. As you guys know, there's no super attack until the next turn. So we can definitely take advantage here. Now we get this done, and the only reason we actually get this done here is because Gogeta there's actually the attacks are mostly in the front and they're not going to be like evenly spread out because Tech Gogeta, even after he super attacks with the damage reduction, is taking like at least 200k per normal. So I do know that one of these attacks are going to be a countdown. I just have to pray hope it's going to be here on the Gogeta. So do I not use a item here? Oh wow, I thought I did. Oh no, I decided not to use an item here, and the reason why is because basically I want to try and get the transformation with the Int Gogeta next phase here. But again, we are able to get here a full 24 key super. LR Gogeta is linked up with the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so most of the links are going to be activated, which is pretty good. We do get the double super as well. Do we actually get a triple super? That would be really clutch. I'm not sure if we actually get it here, but again, you want to transform with Gogeta as quickly as possible because he does so much damage against these Shadow Dragons in the stage here. So there goes LR Super Saiyan 4. Again, LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is really good, very good easy A. Do remember that he does have here, I believe, a nullification if you give him a full 24 key super, which is what we got. And we actually get pretty lucky because we actually get additional super attack, which is really good. So I don't know if we missed a nullification or not, but I'm pretty sure Vegeta here is actually supposed to get a nullification on his 24 key, but for some reason we didn't get it here. So now you'll see here that we take here 250k per normal for Tech Gogeta, which does play in our favor. But luckily that last attack was a countdown, so we are able to survive and basically heal up with the Vegito. But one thing I did notice here is that we have 2 active skills with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. So this pretty much means GG, because there's no way that Omega is going to live this turn here, especially with all the counters that we have. It's pretty much in the books here. So this is going to be, is this turn 7? Yeah, this is going to be exactly turn 7. So we just got it on the dot here. I decided to play the active skill for Gogeta because why not? This is pretty much GG's. But yeah, that's going to be the team build. Again, you can maybe go with the double LR Gods, but it's going to be pretty risky. And like, you can maybe do it with the Ginyu Force. It's going to be very tricky with the Ginyu Force. I think you can get like the turn 8, but turn 7 is going to be pretty tricky, I would say. But there's still some other team builds you can actually rock here, but this is the one I use. Hopefully this helps you out with the mission right here. Again, we do get a 2-for-1 just because we have 1 typing of each character, and we also beat this within 7 turns here, alright? So that's going to be a video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos coming down below. Let me know your team build for this, and let me know if you guys were actually able to get it done on the first day, because again, you only have yours 3 tries, alright? So thank you again. I'll catch you guys on the next one.